What's up, you guys? Welcome back, beautiful people. So you guys, I'm doing something different today. I'm sitting in my office. So I used to do some vlogging in my office, and then I kind of stopped doing vlogging in my office, and so I kind of want to start back. I think the acoustics will probably be good in here, and probably when I'm talking about a topic that I think would kind of look better in this type of setting, or would kind of go over better a little bit in this kind of setting, I'll start doing it like in my office. And so I know in my office it looks kind of bland right now, but trust me, I'm gonna kind of get a little decor in here, not nothing over the top, but I kind of been decluttering my office anyway, because as you guys may know, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new to my channel, welcome back. So it's kind of been in my heart, you guys, to start talking about business ownership, and mainly talking about the hair industry, because there may be some business owners out there that own hair salons, whether it's a salon suite or a storefront salon. So right now I'm talking about a storefront salon, so I'm gonna kind of talk. I got me some notes here too, so if you see me looking down from time to time, just know that I'm looking at my notes. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about what salon owners should consider if they're trying to open a salon. So one thing you do want to consider is the licenses and the permits. Licenses, definitely licenses and permits. Because when you open a salon, you got to have all these licenses, you got to have permits. The people that work for you, they may need to have a license. Just depends on what state you're in, as to whether or not they have to have a license or not. But you definitely want to consider that. So you want to check with your local agencies for requirements such as cosmetology licenses, business registration, permits and such like. You definitely want to do that. So I hope you guys like my Yeti. I love Yeti, and I got it purple because I love Prince. He's my favorite artist ever. One thing I can say about Yeti, this thing is very heavy. Only thing, love it, but it's heavy. So that's the licenses and the permits. You can look online again with whatever state you're in, whatever county you're in. You definitely want to check on what kind of licenses and permits you want to have. So business model, you definitely want to consider what type of business model that you're going to have, so that you can see if that business model is going to generate a profit, including what kind of services you want to offer at your place of business, as well as what kind of products you might want to sell and retail at your place of business. But and definitely if you're trying to get a loan to start your business, you will definitely need some type of business model, because I believe you will have to present that to the bank or whomever, whatever entity that you're trying to get a business loan from. When I opened my storefront, my husband and I, when we opened our storefront in 2008, we didn't get any loans. We didn't have no debt. We opened debt free.
Thank you.
So marketing, you want to have a strong marketing strategy, a strong marketing plan, because obviously that's what's going to let people know that you even exist. Sometimes people feel like if they open their business in a very busy, saturated area, that's a lot of traffic and a lot of cars passing by. Sometimes people feel like if they open a business in an area like that, that's all well and good, but sometimes people just feel like, okay, if I open in this very busy area, I'm just gonna definitely get customers. Well, that's really not the case. You have to market. My salon, where our storefront was, it was on a very, very busy thoroughfare, a very, very busy street. And yet we still did a lot of marketing. We did not rely on the stylists to bring in the customers. We did not rely on just opening up and being in a busy area on a busy street. We did not rely on that at all. We did the fact that we did a lot of marketing. We did all kind of marketing, a plethora of different types of marketing we did. And I will drop some information down below and some on the screen on what kind of marketing we did, just to give you some kind of ideas of kind of what marketing we did. But don't just open up and rely on the fact that you're in a busy area and you rely on that main fact that that's how you're going to get a lot of customers or clients, because that's not how it's going to work. You got to get your brand out there, establish your brand, and already have a marketing plan in advance. And then your target market, your audience, who are you trying to promote to? If you're African American or minority owned business, are you trying to mainly market to minorities? Or are you trying to be diverse and you trying to market to, a plethora, just all races, all demographics? If you're trying to do that, you need to decide up front, like, who are you trying to market to? Who is your target market? Like, who is your target audience? What demographic, what area? Who's already in the marketing or in that marketed demographic area where you are, and then try to kind of tweak what you do and make yourself stand out so that you can reach that target market and you can reach that audience. So branding, you want to brand yourself, with your logos. You already want to have an idea before you open, like, what kind of logo you want, what color do you want your logo to be, just text only, or you want your logo to be text, and you want your logo to have a picture too, some graphics as well as text. You need to think about that, and what colors, your branding. So when people see colors, for example, if your branding color is purple and white, like my Yeti, if it's purple and white or purple and black, or if it has purple in it, then whenever you're marketing or you're branding or you're promoting, you want to use that color, because when people see purple, they're just going to automatically think of your place of business, or they're going to know, that color is going to tie back to your business. So branding is very, very important, you guys.
Thank you.
So also you want to consider finance, the financial side of it, understanding about the money, the budgeting, the pricing, paying people, wages, managing your taxes, all of that it'll go up under that financial part. So, if you're good with that, that's all well and good. But if you're not, you need to be honest with yourself. Even if you have a client who's in finance, or they're really good with doing taxes and they're good with financing and budgeting, and you want to kind of, you kind of want to have them do your finances and you do their hair, you kind of want to do that, you can do that. And then that way you can be getting that part of it done free, but just make sure it's somebody who, have some tenure, they have some experience, and that that's actually what they do, and they're not just saying that's what you do, or that's what they do rather. And then you want to use them, you can kind of barter with them, and you can barter with them and do different things. You can do their hair all the while they're, doing your financial stuff, like your taxes, your budgeting, you're deciding on how you're going to price things. So, and then your goal and expectations. You got to set goals. You can come up with your own goals and your own expectations. Meet with yourself. At least have a meeting with yourself. At least every quarter, about every 4 months, and you sit down and you write down, your analytics, how your business is doing. Are you profiting, or are you not? Are you losing money, or what is it that you're doing? You have to set goals and expectations just like you would with anything else. So you can have a 4-month plan, you can have a 1-year plan, but you always want to have a plan. And then you want to set goals and expectations. Even once you finally start hiring people, you want to have goals and expectations that you require for them to meet, depending on, how you decide to hire your people, whether they be booth rental, commission, hourly, or however you decide that you're going to do that. insurance, you got to definitely have business insurance, because if anything happens, you want to definitely be able to cover something. If something happens, or God forbid it's a fire, or somebody break in, or some burglary or something like that, you want. And then when you're financing anything, or you renting out a space or leasing a space, they're going to require you to have business insurance to cover that as well, the things that I just mentioned. You also, if you're in this hair industry, you want to have supplemental income, or supplemental insurance rather. And basically what that is if something happens to you and you can't work, then you will still be getting paid. So, insurance is not that expensive. And, being a hairstylist, being in the hair industry, it's not like we working a 9 to 5 and we get paid. And if we're out sick, we just take a sick day and we get paid for it. It's not like that at all when you own a business. So you want to make sure that you have supplemental insurance, and I'll drop information about that down below. So supplemental insurance is just something that'll cover you. For instance, if you're a hairstylist and you trip and you fall and you break your leg or something like that, or you break your ankle, then obviously you're not going to be able to do hair because you got a broken leg or broken ankle. So you're going to need some time off for that to heal. You're going to have to wear a cast probably for 6 weeks, and you're going to be on crutches and all this other stuff. So how are you going to do hair? So that's the main purpose for having like supplemental insurance, because what happens is if something like that does happen to you, then you can have that supplemental income, or supplemental insurance will kick in, and then you'll get that income once you notify your supplemental insurance company and your provider that, okay, I fell, I broke my leg, I broke my ankle, I broke my wrist, I broke my arm, I can't do hair obviously, and then you give them proof and that that this has happened, and then you will be getting that income. So that's very important to have that. Just supplemental insurance is I recommend for anybody in the service industry. Unless you working in a retail salon where you're getting paid hourly, and if you're not, then I would definitely highly recommend supplemental income. Again, supplemental insurance rather. Again, I'll drop it down below. And I'm just going to keep this really brief. I'm going to come on here more often and put more information about business ownership. If you have any suggestions, or if there's any videos that you want me to make, just drop it in the comments below. The next video I'm going to make on this topic is going to be more into salon management, strategies for salon owners, because I did have a storefront salon from 2008, and I had a storefront, brick and mortar, and 2 salon suites at the same time. So I do have a plethora of information. I'm not saying I know it all, because just like with anyone else, a lot of stuff that I learned from just, having a business, I learned it as I went. But, when you learn as you go, then there's a higher potential of, losing money, losing revenue, making bad business decisions, or making wrong business decisions, because you're kind of learning as you go. You're going to always be learning as you go, but what I'm saying is you want to learn as much as you can before you open up your business. You want to learn as much as you can. In the hair industry, a lot of people want their own salon suite, or they want their own storefront, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand that you want to make sure that you try to gain as much information, do as much research as you can before you sign a lease somewhere and you get a storefront. Just like now, the economy is changing, it's kind of slowing down. So once that happens, one of the first things that people kind of cut back on is what? And it is like hair, nails, skin, massages, all the kind of service industry stuff. That's what people kind of cut back on. And so, so I'm trying to put, and I'm cognizant of that, even though I retired from the hair industry and I went back to corporate. I'm still aware of that, and I'm cognizant of it. So that's why I'm trying to put some more business videos out there that are brief and kind of to the point, and hopefully it'll help you. But again, if you have any information or any feedback, put it in the comments. If it's any type video you want to see me do related to business or any other topic I have on my channel, please drop it down below. If you're not currently a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to my 1,000 subscribers. It's taking a while to do that. Even though I put my heart and soul in my videos, but sometimes I know people watch videos and they don't subscribe, and of course you can do that. You can watch a video and not subscribe, but if you would subscribe to my channel, that would be a blessing. That will help my YouTube channel get out there to more people. Also, if you give me a thumbs up, you drop a comment, anything you do, any activity on my channel will help get my algorithms up on YouTube and will help more people see my videos. So thank you in advance for subscribing. It's free to subscribe, and I make it so easy for you to subscribe. You can either click that subscribe button, or you can scan the QR code with your phone, and then you can see it'll pop up to my home page for my YouTube channel, and then you just press the subscribe button. So I'm trying to make it so easy for you to subscribe. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. It's early in the morning when I'm making this video, and so I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you decide to subscribe and share this video. Give me a thumbs up, you guys. Let's help get this channel going. I really appreciate you. So thank you so much in advance, and I'm going to see you guys soon on the next video. Peace and blessings. See you soon.